Inside this video, we're gonna go over all of the new recipes, guys. Every single new recipe. You can see he's asking for a sweet tea. That's a new item inside of the game, so we're gonna be going over all of them. But first, if you guys could all hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications, that'd be greatly appreciated. But let's jump straight into this video. So there are, I believe, four new items that you can cook inside of the game. One of them is the smoothie, as you can see here. All right, we got a smoothie, okay, and the other one is the candy apple, the sweet tea, and the porridge. Okay, so anyway, we're first gonna go over the smoothie right now. There are I believe four different ways that you can make it, all right, that are currently inside of the game, guys. All right, keep in mind that there's probably much more, all right, but they have not been discovered. Okay, so as you can see right here, inside of my recipe book, boom, you could see a smoothie. Okay, the most important thing to keep in mind, all right, I'm going to show you the best ways to craft all this stuff. So you can see that here are all of the fruits, all right, that are known to make smoothie. Okay, we got the blood banana, the grape, the coconut, the dragon fruit, the moon melon, the blueberry, the watermelon, the kiwi, the sugar apple. Okay, so I believe if you throw in any fruit, like, or a combination of any of the fruits that you actually see here, guys, it'll actually go and cook up this smoothie. All right, so don't ask me how you make a smoothie in this giant cauldron, bro, but that is how you do it. Okay, so anyway, let's go over the mythical things for the smoothie, guys. All right, first one that we got, okay, this is for mythical again. It's a jalapeno, crown melon, a lingonberry, a bell pepper for the first option. This one seems pretty hard, especially because the bell pepper is a summer seed item. The second option is 5 apples. Boom, easy as that. Okay, easy as pie, or easy as a smoothie, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we got for this option 4 bone blossoms and a moon melon. Don't do this one because it's mythical. All right, it's just straight up not worth it. Okay, then we have a 2 sugar apples and 3 bone blossoms to get yourself a mythical smoothie, guys. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but that seems very expensive for mythical rewards, so maybe try to get something better. All right, moving on to divine rewards, guys. You can see we need a 1 dragon fruit, 1 to 2 coconuts, a rosy delight, and a moonflower to get yourself a divine smoothie. Moving on, we need a coconut and a beanstalk for the second option. Third option is 3 coconuts and 2 sugar apples. The next one is a coconut and a giant pine cone, and the next one, holy crap, there's so many, is a mango and a sugar apple. Then there's a mango, or 5 mangoes, and then the last option is 4 bone blossoms and 1 moon melon, guys. Let's go over all the prismatic ones now, guys. 3 sugar apples and 1 to 2 coconuts. This one is 2 bone blossoms and a coconut, again for prismatic. And then we have 1 elephant ear, 1 Easter egg, 1 grape, 1 moon blossom, and 1 elderberry. Holy crap, this one seems crazy. Okay, and the fourth option is a 1 sugar apple and 1 ember lily, and the last one, okay, is 4 bone blossoms and 1 strawberry. Oh wait, no, there's more, guys, there's more. Sixth option, okay, is a maple apple, a coconut, a sugar apple, and then an elder strawberry. Option number 7 is sugar apple, bamboo, and 2 bone blossoms. 8 is grand tomato and a bone blossom. Don't ask me why it goes back down to 6, okay, but 4 bone blossoms and 1 moon melon, and then 2 sugar apples and 3 bone blossoms. All right, holy, there's only like 9 recipes for a divine smoothie. But anyway, here's the transcendent. We need a sugar apple, a coconut, 3 bone blossoms, a sugar apple and 1 bone blossom, 3 bone blossoms and a coconut, then a sugar apple and 4 prismatic crops, a sugar apple and a beanstalk, a 4 bone blossoms and a moon melon, 2 sugar apples and 3 bone blossoms, guys. All right, moving on to the candy apple. There's only divine and transcendence that have been discovered so far. There are more, but they're just unknown as of right now. This one is a banana, a sugar apple, and 3 bone blossoms. Keep in mind that this recipe right here only can be crafted when the Mr. Piggy is actually requesting these items. When he's craving these items, guys, all right, when you go and look out right here what he's craving, all right, right now he's craving a sweet tea, okay, but you can only craft these items right here, guys, if he's actually craving the sugar apple, okay? Or the candy apple, sorry. And the second option is 2 jalapenos and 2 sugar apples. Again, he has to be craving the candy apple for you to be able to get, to craft these, certain recipes, guys. Moving on to the transcendent here. Again, he has to be craving the candy apple for these next 2 recipes here. But we got a sugar apple and a sugar glaze for a transcendent. That honestly that sounds super, super cheap, okay? And then the next option is a sugar apple and an amber spine. I don't know if amber spine is still craftable, but I remember it was at one point. And then the third option is a sugar apple, sugar glaze, and 3 bone blossoms. And then the last option is 4 sugar apples, guys. This one still has to be confirmed, so, you know, keep that in mind. All right, moving on to the Prismatic sweet teas. We have an elderberry, elder strawberry, sugar apple, an ember lily, and a sugar glaze to get Prismatic. So honestly, not that bad, okay? It is a little bit expensive, okay, but it's really not that bad. The next option is 4 sugar apples and 1 ember lily. Again, not all that bad, all right? Especially if you don't need a bone blossom, you know, it's instantly not that bad. So the next option is a sugar apple and ember lily and 3 elder strawberries. Again, not that bad. This one is 2 candy blossoms and 3 bone blossoms. Like, holy bro, how am I gonna get like any of that? The next one is a burning bud and 4 sugar apples. All right, and then again, not that bad. And then the fourth option is a beanstalk, an ember lily, a sugar apple, a giant pine cone, and an elder strawberry. Before we move on to the last recipe, guys, all right, if you guys could all hit that like button and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Currently, we're having a little acid rain, which is, you know, not good, but you know. All right, here is the porridge. Okay, so the first option is a corn. This is to make Prismatic. The corn and 4 sugar apples. All right, the second option is 2 bone blossoms, a sugar apple, a sugar glaze, and a banana. That sounds really hard to make, especially because the banana is only a summer seed item. Okay, the last option is a sugar apple, a candy blossom, and 3 bone blossoms, guys. So moving on to the transcendent. Okay, we have 3 bone blossoms, 1 sugar apple, and 1 corn. And then again, the Mr. Piggy has to be craving the porridge, guys. If Mr. Piggy over here is not craving the porridge, all right, then you're not able to actually craft this item. Oh, he's about to get a new idea. He's about to get a new craving in just 1 second. All right, now he's actually craving porridge. It's like I could guess it, bro. He's actually literally craving the thing that I'm talking about. So now that he's craving this stuff, I'm able to craft all of this. We got 3 bone blossoms, a sugar apple, and a corn, okay? And then, of course, the next option is a dragon fruit, a peach, and a burning bud. Holy crap, that actually sounds not that bad. All right, I don't know if peach is still obtainable anymore, but I believe it is. I think you just need to get like the normal seed packs, guys, and that is the only way to actually do it. It's still acid raining, that's why my whole screen is all green, bro. But anyway, that is gonna have to be it for this video. If you guys all did enjoy it, and if you did find this helpful at all, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out, and of course, goodbye.